don't know, maybe like reincarnation or something. I don't know what happens after you
Gotcha.
die.
Do you believe in God?
Not really, no. My dad's an atheist.
So you said you're in exploratory phase right now, right?
Yeah.
What draws you to reincarnation out of curiosity?
I just like the idea of like having past lives and then like I don't know, getting another chance.
We want to believe something because it's true.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think Christianity would say you have to do to get to heaven?
Be kind and like be good and stuff.
That's actually not the case.
Really?
Yeah. Here you go, miss.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All about what Jesus did on the cross for you.
What?
All about what Jesus did on the cross for you.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go, miss. $1 million question for you. If you were to die today, where would you be for eternity?
I don't know.
What do you think it would take to get to heaven?
I don't know, maybe like reincarnation or something.
Reincarnation, something? Do you believe in reincarnation?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
How would one sort of be reincarnated? Like, explain that. What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know what happens after you
Gotcha.
die. And so like it's all just like what is it called? Up for debate, I guess.
You're still searching.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in any type of religion?
No.
Gotcha. Do you believe in God?
Not really, no. My dad's an atheist.
Your dad's an atheist.
Yeah.
And your mom?
My mom grew up Catholic, but we never
Didn't practice it?
Yeah, no.
Gotcha. So, do you believe in the Big Bang?
Yes, yeah.
You know something interesting the Big Bang shows us?
Mm-hmm.
That space and time itself began to exist.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that if space and time began to exist, then the source of that has to be something or someone outside of space and time, logically speaking. Like if it was within space and time, it couldn't have created it because it began as well.
Yeah.
So that would tell me that there's something that created this. I would also say there has to be someone that's personal because only persons make choices. Like rocks don't make choices, trees don't make choices.
Yeah.
They just follow their instinct or, their DNA, and then a rock's just a rock. But people make choices because we have personhood behind us. So I'd say this being that created everything has personhood. I would say if there's a personal being that created everything, he would want to make a way for us to know him.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I look at the different religions of the world, do you know what separates Christianity from every other religion? Not Catholicism, but Christianity.
Factions?
Different denominations within it?
Yeah.
No, lots of religions have different factions within them. But no, actually, the key thing is what's necessary for salvation. Like, what do you think Christianity would say you have to do to get to heaven?
Be kind and like be good and stuff.
That's actually not the case.
Really?
Yeah, the Bible actually says that while we should be kind and like loving to others and things like that, it says that we've all failed in doing that we've all missed it. Like, would you acknowledge there's times in your life you haven't been kind?
Yeah.
Or that you haven't been good to
Earlier today.
Earlier today. Okay, you're an honest person. That's good. Some people are in denial, so that you're aware that you've done things that weren't good to others.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible would say that the wages of sin is death. That our sin, being unkind to others, separates us from God. But God, in His love and mercy, did something so that we could be forgiven. You know what He did?
Creation?
Well, He created us, and then we rebelled against Him. So this is after creation, subsequent to creation. It's actually that He came here Himself in the person of Jesus. Lived a sinless life, and even though He never sinned, He went to the cross and died. He took the punishment that you deserve for your sins, so that you could be forgiven, made right with God. Not based on what you do, but by trusting in what He's done for you. So you said you're in exploratory phase right now, right?
Yeah.
What draws you to reincarnation out of curiosity?
I just like the idea of like having past lives and then like I don't know, getting another chance.
So I like the idea of flying, but I can't fly.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being a millionaire, but I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is just to say that when it comes to beliefs, like we shouldn't believe in something just because we like the idea or thought of it. We want to believe something because it's true.
Yeah.
So with religion, that can be extremely important, or is extremely important, because it has to do with eternity, not just this life, but the life to come. So if someone's worldview is wrong in that, it could have really drastic consequences. So reincarnation, there's no evidence for it. People will say like things, and there'll be these stories, but no one's kind of buying it. The other thing is we have to look at what are the claims of those religions presenting. Like Hinduism, which is primary promoter of reincarnation, would say that the Earth's been created and destroyed over and over. Scientifically, we know that's not true, that it began to exist. So these ideas where the reincarnation is coming from are in and of themselves false. Like there's errors within it. But when I go to the Bible and look at the claims that it makes, we find it to be an accurate historical book. It talks about there being a King David, and we find archaeological evidence that says, yes, there was a King David. It says there's a city in such and such a place, and we say, oh, yeah, there's a city in this exact place. It says there was a battle that occurred here. We do archaeological evidence. Oh, it shows that there was a battle here. It talks about the Jewish people. This is an incredible thing. Being, little robot, the diaspora. It was the spreading the Jewish people amongst all the nations, which happened. Israel wasn't a nation until this past century. For hundreds of years, they're in all these nations, and then God brings them all back together as a nation. That was prophesied thousands of years before it happened, over 1,000 years before it happened. So there's something about the Bible that's different than every other book. Have you ever read the Bible before?
I haven't, no.
Haven't? Challenge for you. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, continue.
I was say challenge for you. This is the Gospel of John. It's one book in the Bible. There's 66 books. You should read it.
Thank you. I am meeting somebody. So
sure. What was your name?
Ella.
Ella, nice to meet you, Ella.
Nice to meet you too.
And I'd encourage you to read that and see in your seeking. It's not wrong to be seeking and want to find truth, but know that there is a truth to be found. And it's not found based on feelings. It's found based on facts. Okay. And when you find God based on facts, He will encounter you in your heart and your feelings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.